it's Joanne from Joanne's Food Bites. Welcome to my kitchen. Today on Joanne's Food Bites, we're going to be talking about NatureSweet Eclipse tomatoes. If you look at these NatureSweet Eclipse tomatoes, you will see that they have a lot deeper color than your traditional red or green tomato that you see in the supermarket. Well, that is because they have ripened so long that they have gotten this deep color pigment, and it makes them have a much more robust, rich flavor. So if these would be ideal for you to use when tomato is the star of your recipe. So today we are going to use them in a salsa recipe, and this is so easy. With football season coming up, see, I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan, then you could make this in 10 minutes and you can portion it out to where you could have it for a crowd. And I'm telling you, they will love the freshness of this salsa recipe. So again, we're using NatureSweet's Eclipse tomatoes, and we're gonna throw in a couple of NatureSweet's Glory tomatoes. One thing you probably don't know about these NatureSweet's Eclipse tomatoes is because they have this dark pigmentation, then they're actually more rich in antioxidants than their red tomato counterparts. That makes them loaded in vitamin C and in vitamin A, and actually makes them more nutritious than your typical red or green tomato, and that is why we're going to use them in our salsa. So I want to get started in the salsa recipe. We like our salsa on a little bit more of a chunky side texture than a completely smooth. So what I want to tell you is I got here is about half of a red onion that I'm going to chop up. Not too fine, because there is a trick with this salsa that'll even all this out. But we've got about half of a red onion. You could do just a little bit more if you want. You want to add this to a large bowl. Add that red onion to a large bowl. Then we have probably about a teaspoon, maybe a little bit more, of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Yum. Then we're going to take one jalapeno. You see I've already de-seeded it, and we're going to chop it up. All right, and then you can see we have also about half a cup of packed fresh cilantro, and we're just going to give it a quick chop. Okay, you can see that we have added our cilantro. Now we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. And of course, then comes the star of our recipe, these NatureSweet's Eclipse tomatoes. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of dice these up a little bit, leave them in about the same size pieces that we did our red onion in. Got my serrated knife. Serrated knives always work better on tomatoes. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna just tilt our large bowl up, and we're gonna mix all this up until it really gets incorporated. Okay, now like I told you that my husband and I like ours just a little bit chunky, so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and reserve a couple of large spoonfuls of the salsa, place it in a separate bowl, and then we're gonna place the rest of the ingredients in the Vitamix. Okay, so all I've done is put it in the Vitamix, blender, food processor, whichever you have. Turn it on a couple of times, and I'm kind of tampering mine down just a little bit, but like I said, we like ours just a little more chunky. If you like it more liquidy, then you just let her rip. All right, I think that's probably good. All right, that's our easy salsa with NatureSweet's Eclipse tomatoes. Incredible, incredible rich flavor, and it tastes so fresh. If you'd like more information about NatureSweet tomatoes and all the different varieties they have, go to NatureSweets.com. If you'd like this salsa recipe where you can print it out, go to Joanne'sFoodBites.com. If you like this video, please subscribe. Next, I'm going to be making bruschetta using these vibrant, rich tomatoes from NatureSweets. These NatureSweets Eclipse tomatoes are perfect because obviously the tomato will be the star of the dish.